This is for all the heroes out there busting the limit of what the world is defined as possible. For the misfits, the weirdos, the mavericks, dreamers, explorers, and my favorite, the bitches and the badasses. Don't fit in. We're the largest living generation in history, and when we showed up, we found a pretty messed up world. So we're not here to fit in. We're the stereotype busters. We're the first to do something that's never been done before on this planet. Like for me, these were the odds I had to beat. I was a statistic, and the scripts they handed me, they said they look something like this. Women can't lead in the boardroom, you can't retire in your 30s, you can't beat a brain tumor, and you can't run a global enterprise with an Indian passport. And I said, watch me. So let's see what's happening on this planet for the very first time, just because we broke some stereotypes.
The greatest expansion of marriage since the 1967 decision that struck down bans on interracial matrimony.
First time Karima Bukhari driving on the Northern Ring Road with everybody else.
The UN Happiness Report ranks most of the world's countries according to a number of variables. Is happiness so easy to measure?
This defining moment, change has come to America.
We've been taught to be selfish and insular and only watch for our own backs. But let's take a look at the global rise in compassion just because we showed up a few decades ago.
Strangers risking life and limb, saving strangers by any means available. Rafts, jet skis, and canoes. A human chain delivering a pregnant woman to safety. Good Samaritans showing up to save the young and the old.
So little boys were raised to be strong and rich, and little girls were raised to be pretty and nurturing.
Toddler besties that's melting hearts across planet Earth.
Tell me about why you don't eat the animals.
Because I love them.
And men were kept away from their sensitivity, and women were kept away from their power.
Living on the last hope, darling, hold on. Living on the last breath, don't you lose.
But this is the age of possibility. Anyone can be anything that they choose to be.
Darling, hold on. We don't see it yet.
We question the hate. We don't get it. This ain't no fight or flight. This is our fight of light. And the demons and the monsters that we get to battle with and conquer, they look something like this. They look like glass ceilings, or like rat races, or like insular borders and walls, or social injustice and racism and ageism and colorism and privilege and sizeism. They look like internet trolls. They look like bullies at the workplace, or like dictators and godmen brainwashing in cults, or they look like big corporations selling out for greed. But we are rousing the world to a global unhypnosis. It's truly the end of the cabals.
Thousands of women are using two words on social media to identify themselves as survivors of sexual harassment and
Hey Google, what do the last 5 years of internet searches tell us about what people are looking for on the planet? Let's take a look. In 2015, people searched for inclusiveness. In 2016, they searched for love.
Love does not despair.
In 2017, people searched for how to help. In 2018, they searched for what makes good.
And however difficult life may seem, while there's life, there is hope.
But in 2019, the global search for heroes soared. Let's take a look.
Those arriving in the Abaco Islands.
5 young boys create a rescue trampoline.
the first to run a marathon in under 2 hours.
Relay of dogs will lead blind runner Tom Panic across the finish line.
Who lost in the French Open, but then his 7-year-old son ran onto the cart to give his dad a big hug.
Big mom, amazing mom. She's my hero.
I love you.
Exactly what I was thinking.
It is the best feeling in the world.
Use your heart, your courage and vision to fix, to heal, to empathize, to connect. Because living life for something bigger than yourself is a hero's journey.
And then we had 2020. Well, we all know how that one went, right? One of the most difficult years we witnessed in our lifetime. What people searched the most for on Google were answers to the question, why?
Yes.
Keep all of those distractions out of the way.
We found politics, y'all.
Oh my God.
It's still March. How many days in March?
Some questions made us cry.
You know, we've been through our ups and been through our downs. I think the most important part is that we all stayed together throughout. I love you guys.
Why were so many lives lost?
Almost 1.5 million people have now died of COVID-19 worldwide.
Why are we still asking the same questions?
George Floyd repeatedly told the officers that he could not breathe.
Think about how you would like the world to be for your daughters and granddaughters.
Remember, the struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your purpose. Press on with pride and press on with purpose.
Why is it that this year showed its worst and we still found ways to triumph?
Can't let Corona stop you. Can't let quarantine stop you.
So what's the opportunity now? Where do we go from here? We move the world forward. We step across the threshold into this new, unfamiliar world, in the story of which we are the heroes. And we launch our hero's journey and we answer the call to adventure. We learn to master our relationships and love like heroes. We accept ourselves the way we are. We detox false narratives and learn to connect higher. We master our wellness and heal disruption and become mental health warriors and unlock the potential to live younger for longer. We master our purpose and discover our ikigai and generate the maximum impact and income possible in our time here. And we do it our way. So don't listen to anyone else because no one knows anything. Unlock the world. Move the planet. Bring back the love. And whatever you do, jump the matrix. Don't fit in.